dreamers of dreams.
Mississippi, in Newton, Mississippi, and we're gonna go pick up this lumber load here, and this one goes to New Waverly, Texas, which is south of Huntsville. Those of you guys that are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the videos that I produced out. Those of you guys have been supporting and subscribed to my channel for quite a while. I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart and appreciation for your support as well. So let's get to it. So now I'm on Highway 15 going north in Mississippi, not too far from Interstate 20, and we're going to go get this load here. And we're going to be there in 2 minutes. Got 0.8 miles left on the GPS. We'll make that 1 minute now, and pick up this load. I don't know what grade it is. I don't know what kind of type of wood it is, how long it is, how short it is. I do not know any of those, so we want to score up and get to it. I'm about to make a left right now, so I'll make a left right here. lumber mill here is on the right. This is not a Universal Forest Products or Georgia Pacific, but look like it's more an individual. And I believe I'm making a right here. Oh. Whoops. Wrong entrance. Oh, I saw the car shack over there, so I'm guessing that's the right way. Trucks that way, office that way, shipping and receiving straight ahead. Okay, gotcha. So straight ahead. And I'm not too sure where is the shipping office, but I'm guessing it is that one. So I'm gonna pull over here, walk in the office real quick, and just to be sure. Or is it straight ahead? I don't know. There's some companies that want you to scale in first, empty weight, and then scale out as well. Some of them don't require to scale in, just scaling out. So let me get to it. All right, so this place here, you don't have to scale in, but you do have to scale out. So like I said, some mills want you to scale in empty. That way they know your weight, and some of them don't need it necessary. Like this place here, they don't need it necessary. So she gave me my paperwork, so she wants me to go around the roll car, go all the way down there, and get in line if there's any trucks back there, and wait to get loaded. So I'm just gonna slowly cruise on there because that guy's right there already. He's waiting to get loaded. So I'm gonna go over here. This is actually a nice mill. It's pretty big. It's big as a Universal Forest Products, but it's not as big as Georgia Pacific though. But still, you know, it's a big mill. Got a forklift guy here offloading railroad cars over here. I'm always curious on how they transport this wood on the railroad cars. Like I know how they stacked it, and you can literally see it right there. But like, what happens if it's like you know, grade 1, grade 2, or grade 3, and it needs to be tarped, or you know, from the rain and debris, you know, especially where is it coming from, you know, because some of these woods, you know, they go, you know, east and west coast, you know, where they can, like, you see, the thing is about trains, they can haul so much trailers of wood load in one trip, you know, which is our trucks, you know, semi trucks, you know, we can only haul so much on whatever it can fit on one trailer, and we can then pull only one load at a time, you know. So but a train, they can pull like 20, 50, or you know, railroad cars that's full of the product, you know. So yeah, these, don't you be surprised that, you know, railroad cars, they carry not just wood but other products too as well. That's how, you know, it gets from one place to another, somewhere further, and it can hold a lot more, you know what I mean? So we do a part, you know, as truck drivers, to move the product from one place, to point A to point B, you know, from one place to another, and we'll make the world go around when people need the stuff, and other companies need the stuff, and individuals like you and me, you know, need the stuff, then, you know, we can buy it and we can use it to repair or build or, you know, infrastructure. You know, it goes, you know, all around circles. You know, we make the world go around. The same thing with the trains and the railroad cars. You know, they do the same thing. You know, so dang, that's a big crane. Wow. So this is my first time being here. It's actually a really good big mill, a lot of space, not tight like where I did my steel load earlier. So that sucks. I didn't, you know, did I like that steel mill? No, I do not like that steel mill. I wouldn't mind going there again because, you know, it's work and you make money, you deliver load in there and all that stuff. But man, that place is so tight, it's not even funny. It's not even a joke, you know. But here it's a lot of spacious, a lot of room, and pretty easy, simple process. You know, nothing crazy. You know, you can do you know, a fat U-turn when you need it to. You know, no big deal there. And then this guy in front of me, this truck here in front of me, this other flatbed here in front of me, it's not even loaded yet. I wonder what are they doing. So I'm just gonna pull up right about here and see what happens, because I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to get too close either, so right here is about good. If they tell me to move it more, I'll move it more. Alright, what's on, guys? Okay, so I got loaded, I strapped down and ready to go. This place here, they're strict on cameras, so they don't want you to have be recording on the property. So I was like, okay, so I respect that, no problem. Okay, so I already strapped down, got loaded, and we're heading out. And this guy here that was in front of me, he just finished finished strapping down as well. Okay, so we got loaded. Let's get out of here and get going. So on this mill here, it's really nice. Playroom, like I said before. They don't want you to be on top of your trailer. If you're gonna be tarping, they don't want you to do it on their property. So you gotta find the nearest truck stop or a space where you can pull over and tarp. But as I was waiting to get loaded, I saw someone tarp right there where I was. But I'm not too sure. But in the shipping office says no tarping on property, can't go on top of your trailer. So I don't know. So they told me that I can't record or have a camera and start recording this and that. I don't know if they prefer you cannot tarp on a tarp or be on top of your trailer on the property. So I respect that again. Alright, so let's get back on 20 and head out. Alright guys, we're back. I'm still driving and going to Louisiana. I'm in Mississippi now. Got loaded and still driving on the freeway. So I want to go ahead and knock this out, and I have some people have asked me questions that that wants to be answered, and I don't want to make a video to answer one single question, you know what I mean? So I had grabbed a lot of questions and I'm going to go ahead and put it in this video. Now I have one driver saying that he's right now he's an owner operator and he leased onto a company, and he said he wants to do his full authority. He asked me how much it will cost an estimate to do a full authority. Now, in order to get your full authority, you know, I have an agent that I had posted on my other video, Trucking in 2020, about full authority. It's in that video. I put a phone number down below of the agent that I use when I ran my full authority, and you're looking at about spending about $1,500 to get your, and she does everything for you. You don't do anything very much, and you can spend about $1,500 for the MC your US DOT, your DOT number, and your UCR, your what's the other one? Shoot, I forgot the other one. BM something, I forgot. So all that together is about $1,500. Now, if you also want them to do your IFTA sticker, to get an IFTA sticker for your truck, you're gonna pay another $100 on top of that. To be honest, if you're not lazy and you want to go ahead and get your IFTA sticker on your own, they're actually free. There's no fee to that, to be honest. Here in Houston, where I stay and where I live, there's a place where it's kind of like almost like a DMV in a way, or a DPS office, but it's separate. It's a different building, you know. It's mainly for business owners and business owners and owner operators. And you go in there, you fill an application out, and you submit the application in, and once you get approved, they'll send you your IFTA sticker to your house. And as you run your loads throughout the whole year, where you get your fuel at, what city and what state you went through and all that stuff, depends on how you run and where you get your fuel and all that stuff. At the end of each quarter, which is 4 quarters in 1 year, you're supposed to submit how many miles you drove for the first quarter, where did you fuel, where did you go, what state did you go through, and all that. And they'll give you an estimate of what you owe for fuel tax. Okay. Man, dang, this road is kind of rough. So that's the question knocked out. Okay. I have another person asked me that he asked me when I'm gonna play paintball again, and I love paintball. I always want to go play paintball. Problem is that my fiance, she works on the weekends most of the time now, so it's hard for us to go do anything fun on the weekend unless, you know, she'll tell her manager, say, hey, you know, I want to have this weekend off, etc., 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 and then the manager will let her have off that day, for that weekend, and then we can actually go do something, you know. But most of the time, she's mostly working on the weekends, so it's hard for me to go play paintball or do any big activities, you know. Not too long ago, I did a YouTube video, the summer Lagoon Fest video, and she was able to have that weekend off because she asked for it about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks before that prior day, we went swimming, so it was fun, and it was actually really, really relaxing. I actually really needed it, you know, due to work and whatever, you know, what happened to me this year, and my mom passed and all that. So I needed that to blow us a little bit of steam off, keep my mind off of work and stuff like that, and have a little fun and just try to relax, you know. So yeah, as soon as we get an opportunity and she has a weekend off, we're definitely going to go play paintball for sure, because I always want to go play. And you know, the paintball gear that I have in my bag at my house, you know, just sitting there collecting dust, you know. Like every time we go and play, and then at the end of the day, I take all the batteries out because I don't want to leave the batteries in the marker, the paintball gun, the marker. We call the paintball gun a marker, by the way. And well, if you don't use it, and what happens to the battery, it'll start leaking acid. It'll damage the circuit board and all that stuff. So every time I play, and then I don't play at the end of the day anymore, and I'm cleaning everything up, I literally take the 9-volt battery out, and just to be safe and sorry. And I put it aside, so if I do play again, I'll plug it back in and see if it works. If the battery is dead, I just put the battery in and just go and play again for that weekend again. So that's that person's question. Another person asked me when I'm gonna start doing a little bit more of firearms, you know, like such as, you know, guns and rifles and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I don't get a lot of funds to do that. I try to grab them and do them as much as I can when I get the opportunity. You know, if I get a new gun, or if I get a a subcompact or an SBR or a whole new rifle, then yeah, most definitely, you know, I'll do a full review breakdown on that, pros and cons about it, and I'll actually go shoot it. But I do have one in working progress, which is the rifle that I'm getting. Problem is that one of the parts that belongs to the rifle is on back order. So I put my money down on it and made a deposit down. It's just that they're on back order, and I've been waiting patiently for it. So it's been about a good minute. I had ordered that about what, in April, and it's already at the end of September. It's gonna be October next month. You know, starting tomorrow. So I haven't got very much updates on that. Until then, when I get it, then I'll do a review for you guys and show it to you guys as well. So that answered that question there. And I had another person ask me about, I believe this person here, this gentleman here is young. So he asked me, should he wants to be a truck driver, or he should go to stick to college. And I'm gonna answer this question for you. You do what you like, you know. Don't always go for the money, because when you're going after the dollar, you're never gonna be happy. Okay, you're chasing the dollar, but you're not chasing the dream. You get what I'm saying? So it's best to do what you like and what you love than for the money. You know what I mean? In trucking, you will always have a job. You'll always make money, and you're always gonna be hustling all the time. Okay, that's just the nature of it. As long as you hustle, you make money. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, if you're gonna go to school for business, finance, entrepreneur, a doctor, a lawyer, a police officer, an electric engineer, you know, you gotta know what you want. Okay, you gotta know what you want and go after it. Okay. Now, coming to the conclusion to that is that when you want something but you're not too sure and you went ahead and go after it, I had met and actually a few of my friends that had change. And what I mean by change is that they'll be in innovation, which is building planes, repair planes, and learn how to fly them, get the license and get your hours, to fly an airplane. Fortunately, one of my best friends that's in that field ended up not doing that no more, because the hours are long and you're far away from home, and he lives in Houston, Texas, but he had to go to Florida to go work as a mechanic in a flight and fly the airplane in Florida. So give and take, he was out there for like a year, almost 2 years. So he came back and tried to find opportunity in the same field, and there was too many competitions and he couldn't get his foot into the door again. So now he's changing career again. So what I mean, why did I mention that? Why did I bring that up? Is that you can only, in your lifetime, you can only change your career so many times. Okay? So, you know, all the time you went to school for and try to pass, do your tests and pass and get your certificate or your license, and you know, trying to find a field and go in and work there, you know, and then it falls out, then you end up finding a different career. It happens. Okay, no one's perfect. It happens to everybody, to the best of us, you know. But you can only change careers so many times, you know. So keep that in mind. Is that trying to stick something to what you like and do and love, you know. You know, many years back, I'm guessing about maybe 7-8 years back, when I drove for Martin Transport with George over there doing crude oil, I actually quit trucking for a little while, for almost about a year, and I went to school, a trade school, to learn how to do AC, which is to fix AC units and heaters on residential and commercial. So residential for homes, and AC units in the roof, in the attic and all that stuff, and then commercial side too as well. Well, when I passed and I got my license for it, I applied many companies as a what you call that when you first get into starting to work, man, but you don't make much. It's kind of like a helper, oh, internship, that's what it is, an internship. Okay, so you know, I went to school and then I applied so many jobs, and I applied for internship for many companies. Not one single one coming back. You know, it was, man, it was devastating. It was like, man, I did all this stuff here and I couldn't even get a job. And then I don't want to wait another year for another job, you know, just to try to make some money, you know. You know, bills come, rent, due, bills, cell phone, food, and all that, you know. So I couldn't do it no more. So I went back to trucking. So I did trucking for a little bit more. I did more crude oil for many more years, and then I bought my own truck and became an owner-operator. Am I happy now? Yeah, I'm happy. Do I love driving trucks? Yeah, I do. You know, not a whole lot, like really love it, but I like it and I love it. You know, it gives me my freedom, and then I work and then I run hard, and it gives me the opportunity to save my money and grow my business. You know what I mean? So that answered that question. So if you go to college to then being a truck driver, you have your options, okay? But you gotta make your decision, okay? And think very carefully, because in life is short. You want to be happy, you know. A lot of people that work compromise a lot. You know, we got people that as a janitor, we got people as a cashier at a Walmart or a cashier at a Love's truck stop. You know, some of them are doing it because of the job, for the money, so they can pay the bills. Not a lot of them are happy or love the job, you know what I mean? So when you work at somewhere that you don't like, and especially you don't like, you don't have to fall in love with a job if you don't have to, but at least liking it is the most beneficial. Because if you work somewhere and you don't like it, you're only working there just for a paycheck, you're never gonna be happy, okay? You're never gonna be happy. So keep that in mind. So when you set your career of going to college or being truck driving, I'll let you decide on that, okay? So that answered that question for that guy, okay? So best of luck to you, okay? You have any more questions, ask me. Go ahead and shoot me, you know, some more questions that you want to ask me. Now, another driver asked me that, how does the insurance work on a truck, okay? In trucking. Okay, so in trucking, you cannot compare a truck compared to a personal car like a sedan, a sports car, or a pickup truck. It doesn't work that way. You know, you can call Geico, Progressive Insurance, State Farm, Allstate, and they tell you the VIN number. You tell them the VIN number of your car, and they tell you how much is it per month. If you pay in advance of 6 months, you get a discount, etc., etc. It's like cool, and then you start making monthly payments. But you don't do a down payment, okay? So in trucking, you have to do a down payment first before you start making monthly payments for your insurance, which is your cargo insurance, your bobtail insurance, and when you're empty insurance, when you're hauling your trailer and it's empty, okay? I pay for 2 insurance. So the insurance that I pay for is cargo insurance, that's with Jake. And the other insurance I pay for myself, which is when I'm driving bobtail or when I'm driving empty, when I'm not on a load, when I'm not working, okay? So I have 2 insurance that I'm paying for every month, so keep that in mind. So there are agents out there as well that want to help you look for an insurance company for the lowest rate, and then they'll call you back in the end and then tell you the rate and you agree to it. Okay, say, well, this is a lucky rate, this is rate for cargo insurance, bobtail insurance, and empty cargo, so you're looking at $1,200 a month. And if you agree to the rate, okay, so we're good on the rate, okay, so now you gotta pay, now you have the down payment for the insurance is $3 grand or $3,500 or $2,500, whatever the case may be. Depends on that, okay? So for trucking, the insurance is different than compared to a personal car, because for trucking, you have to do a down payment before you start paying monthly for your insurance, okay? Now, for the insurance part, if you're running your full authority, okay, if you're running your full authority, your own company name and all that stuff, and you're running your full authority, as soon as you lease onto someone, or as soon as you drop your insurance, okay, your full authority is not good no more. It's still active, but not good no more. So if you are running your full authority and you're leasing to somebody else, don't think that the rate every month when you pay for running your full authority will be cheaper. In order to have cheaper insurance when you're running your full authority, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep making a down payment every year, making monthly payments every month for 2-3 years before you start seeing any discount rate on your full authority. Now, if you quit your full authority and you lease on somebody, guess what happens to the rate for the insurance for your full authority? It goes back up to where you start at. So if you drop your full authority, the rate for the insurance will be the same as when you first start driving trucks. When you start driving your first day working on your full authority. So I want to point that out and say that, okay? So don't confuse a lot, okay? So if you're running your full authority and you start making down payments, and you start running and you start making monthly payments, you will not see decrease in the insurance rate until 2-3 years later on down the road. If you quit within a year or 2 or 3, your rate will be back up to exactly where you started off at. Okay? If you quit your full authority, and you lease out to somebody, okay? Just want to note that, okay? So that answered that questions. I'll park on that one, okay? The next question, I have another driver asked me, what was the question again? I should have wrote that down. I forgot. Oh, he asked me why I don't go far out like what George does. Now, George, he's more of a local regional driver. So for the company that he leased onto, he runs, you know, local regional, okay, in that area, and it comes back. Me, I leased on with Jake, so the work that we have around is around Texas area, mainly in Texas, you know, with San Antonio. Sometimes we go to, you know, Oklahoma, sometimes we go to Louisiana, sometimes we go to Mississippi. This is my first time going to Alabama. This is the first time we ever had this, so this is new to us. But yeah, we usually get a load, bring it up to, you know, what I'm doing. You know, last time I did was from Jewett, Texas to Alabama, drop that load off, and then come back and pick up another load on the way back to Texas, you see? So we don't always go too far out, and, you know, just how the loads are, you know, for us, you know, when we're hauling lumber or steel. Jake is also looking for more work for us too as well, so we'll see what happens, okay? So that answered that question for that driver. I think I'm missing one more person, but I'm not too sure. I'm trying to think. I think it was a female driver, I think. Her name is on her YouTube channel was kind of funny. I'm not too sure if it was a male or female, but it sounds more like a female. That person asked me about my dog, how long I had it, when you can show more of her, etc, etc, etc. Mochi, it's a girl. She is new to the family. She's been living with us for about a month now. You know, we just got her not too long ago. We're still teaching her how to train her how to pee, poop and pee outside instead of inside the house, but she still will be doing it now. But yeah, I throw, you know, a little video here and there. You know, I have no problem with that. So yeah, you know, you might see more Mochi more in my videos, especially when I'm at home. Okay, so that answers that person's question, and I think that's all the questions that I have. So if you have any more questions, just shoot me a holler either on YouTube and on Instagram. I get mostly my messages through Instagram, So if you get on my Instagram and you want to shoot me a message and ask a question about a certain thing or a certain subject or whatever, or even what I do, you're more than welcome to ask me any questions you have. Okay, I don't mind at all. The giveaway is coming up very soon. Once I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, I'm gonna do a giveaway. My first giveaway will be hats and stickers. Okay, so I'm gonna give out 1 hat, 1 sticker, and I'm gonna go first come, first serve. So whoever rolls the ball and gets the first pick to get the hat, that person is going to choose the color he or she wants first, and then I'll put that aside, and then whatever color of hats I have left for the second person, the third person, or the fourth person, the fifth person, that's how I'm going to do it. So first come, first serve. So pretty much I haven't got the full detail on how to do it, but George Navarro over there at A Trucker's Life, he had done many times of doing giveaways, so he's gonna explain to me how to do the giveaways, and he might even help me with that. I think one time he did was he put out all the names, and when he put in a bucket, and then his kids shake the bucket and pull out 1 slip and tells the name of the person, of the YouTube person, and then that person can can pick the color of the hat. Okay, so I don't have, once I get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I will have a lot more options on my YouTube channel to do. Because right now I can't even do a live feed because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even generating revenue off of my YouTube, So pretty much it's all hard work, dedications, and posting video guys for you to enjoy as well until I hit 1,000 subscribers or more before I can start doing a lot more things on YouTube for you guys. Okay, so stay tuned to that. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will definitely do a live video and do the giveaway for you guys. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, be patient. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Just as soon as I get more subscribers, the sooner the giveaway is gonna start happening. My hats, the first batch of hats that I got, I try to get different colors as much as I can, but not a whole lot because I don't know how this is gonna go. So I have friends and family hit me up with some hats, so I'm trying to restock a couple colors that I had that my friends and family got the hat already. Because I posted on Instagram, I posted on my Facebook, and my friend, and Joseph, like, hey, I want that hat, or like, okay, so I didn't start the giveaway yet, and then I have my friends and family wants the hats already. So now I'm trying to replace them before I get 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel, so I can start doing giveaways. So stay tuned for that. Be patient, guys. There will be giveaways, and there'll be more giveaways as well, and then there'll be different giveaways as well. Just be patient and let the channel grow and enjoy my videos. Okay. So I'm still driving, and I'm still mile marker 24. So I got 24 miles before I hit Louisiana, and I'm heading back to Texas now. I won't be able to drop this load today, but I'll definitely drop this load up tomorrow for sure. So I've been on the road for 2 days already, so tomorrow will be my 3rd day. I haven't been home yet. Matter of fact, I have to call my fiance and let her know where I'm at too, because she does want to get, she gets kind of worried especially when I'm going out this long. Alright guys, so stay tuned for that, and catch you guys in a bit, right? Peace. What's going on, guys? Good morning. So my battery died on my GoPro. I couldn't I had to charge it, and I was at the Love's in Greenwood, Louisiana, so I couldn't get my GoPro going because it was charging. Anyways, I'm already made it to New Waverly, Louisiana. Offloaded already, took everything off, so we're good here. The driver in front of me has the same material that he offloaded. Okay. Now here's the thing. His load was tarped, mine wasn't, and it didn't rain. You know, I checked the weather and everything, and I usually check ahead. So I was like, why in the hell are you tarping? It's not even raining. It's blue, clear sky. You know, it was like 50 degrees, you know. Well, this morning when I started driving, it was at 48 degrees, so it was cold. But anyhow, he was saying that this place here, they charge you if you don't tarp. I said, why? It's not raining, you know? And they charge them like $200 or $250. I was like, man, that's crazy. Anyhow, sorry for the inconvenience that, you know, my GoPro battery died. And when I got to Louisiana, I forgot to charge my GoPro. I had to pull over this morning and put it on the battery on the charger so I could charge. And got some battery juice now to be able to do this part here. So again, I want to apologize for the inconvenience. I didn't able to get the final footage for you guys, but it's the same material the guy here in front of me. Anyhow, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for your support, and also for staying tuned for more videos coming up on Fridays as well. It's all I have right now. I already spent a good almost a half a day. Now I'm going home and call it a day. Tomorrow I got another load, and tomorrow's Friday, and call it a weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you for watching, and also I hope that all the questions that I have gotten, I answered them, that help the people that help the people based on knowledge, and satisfies their answer as I answered them. So that's all I have right now. Peace. I'm out.